Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 20 of my island living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we still have Piper here. I actually have asked Solomon to take a day off, and Dominick is playing chess with Solomon. But we do need to do something with Piper, and that is we need to purchase a diving knife from a diving boy as part of this snorkel guide part-time job that she has, and the boy is over here. So we're going to dive gear, and we are going to buy she needs to increase her fitness skill. We're going to buy a diving knife for 250 simoleons. So we can buy an underwater camera, but we need a dive gear rebreather. I can't imagine she needs one because she's a mermaid, but we'll see. I can't imagine that. So you're going to buy that, which I assume you've done, and now I assume she caught a coconut. I guess you just don't see it. Let's take a look. So now she can free dive, snorkel. There are no fish near the surface. Look for a snorkel boy in shallow water. Free dive for seashells, dive gear. She's got the diving knife. It shows you that. Oops, I got to pause. I just heard those. I just realized that noise came in. So I think we got promotions. Or maybe we didn't. I don't know. So we're going to work from home, and we're going to do the same thing for him. So let's take a look, because I thought I heard like a noise that sounded like we got promotions, and I was expecting promotions. Oh, we did. So they're both conservation directors. So this was not where I guess the next one is where they make the choice of which route they're going. We'll see. So they both make 62 an hour. Everything's the same. They got new conservationist clothes, activate flower sale, deactivate flower sale on the canoe that they got. And they work, at 8, which we're saying we're going to go to work for them. So, okay, so let's see whether we can see their tasks. So he has to explore the cave at Mua Pel'am and survey wildlife at Mua Pel'am. So those are Jay's tasks. And Jana is going to need to take photos, because we know that sometimes it shows as being complete, and then after you wait, it'll reset and show as not being complete. So she needs to spray an invasive species, which we need to find one. So I don't know if we know of anywhere already that we can spray or if we've already sprayed them. Possibly we've already sprayed them, because sometimes they even invade our plants over here. But I don't see anything. So what we'll do is we'll have Jay, see it's showing as complete even though it's not complete. So we have to wait for that. Now it's not showing as complete. So we're going to have Jay come over here and do some surveying, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be some invasive species. And if not, we usually have Jana do it anyways, because we get the items to research and send off, and there we can take the photos again. I guess she started painting. I was going to tell her to paint, but she just did it on her own, because I was waiting to have it happen when I was recording, which maybe it did and I just didn't see it. But yeah, I was having her anyways. So why is he sad? Oh, the doll broke. The dollhouse is broken. Oh, no wonder you're sad. Let's get Daddy to feed that. Let's get Daddy to repair that. You can stop boxing and you can come fix the dollhouse, and then you can come do the surveying. I'm pretty sure you're my handy person. I don't always have it be the male. Yeah, but you are the handy person. Sometimes I have it be the female. It just really depends on what I decide to focus my sims on. And especially because, like in Drifter, I can only control usually my main Drifter sim, which I tend to have it be a female if I can only control the one, because I like to be able to influence the gender of the babies sometimes. So I want to be able to control the sim who's having the baby. Plus, you get usually when they're pregnant, it extends their life, so it gives you a bit more time. So, so in that case, it's definitely the female who learns these stuff. So, Piper, you've done some fishing. I don't know whether you did actually catch a fish. You caught an angelfish. Very nice. And it is excellent. Do we have a fish bowl anywhere? And is there anything in the fish bowl? Okay, we can add our fish. I know we have to add a fish for like the next part of the aspiration, but I don't really care. I just want to keep the angelfish in good shape. It's going to spoil in her inventory. But what I thought I would do with her, since I noticed the garden needed tending, is I was going to switch her over to freelance botanist and have her look after the garden because, it needs some work. And we'll have her also weed, and then she can spray the bugs that I see. And then at the end, I'll look into getting something. Actually, what she should do is she should ask for gardening tips and check pockets for seeds before she sprays for bugs. Because I don't know the spray for, because it's weed or water plant 10 times is what it says. So I'm not sure the spraying for bugs will even count for that. I just want the bugs sprayed, and it'll help her with her gardening skill. And we have this bird of paradise. We should probably plant some more bird of paradises if we have any more that we available to plant. Let me take a look in anybody's inventory. Oh, there was 3. And I had harvested them because I wanted to use them to fertilize. But, maybe, did anyone get, for some reason, I'm going to pause before everybody leaves. He shouldn't be leaving. He's just doing his homework. Oh, and he went to school because I was trying to get him to get everything done so he could do his homework well focused, but he never did his homework in the end. But, oh well. Let's quickly check to see whether he got that game of chess. He did. So when he comes home, he can try and finish his homework while focused, and then his extra credit work while focused, and then he'll be good to go. And we can try and see if he can get his A. Then, if he doesn't get it today because he didn't do his homework or anything like that, we can work on that, and hopefully he gets it tomorrow. So, with Solomon, he's got all of his childhood aspirations done, including, and he's also maxed and got all his badges for Scout. So he's got the scouting aptitude trait, and he's got these 3 in range for being positive. So we could age him up whenever, but I figured I'd keep him home today and have him work on the emotional control and the empathy a little bit. And I saw someone wanted to go volunteering, and I don't know if I have one of those dolls that they can play with to build their empathy, which is another way for children to build empathy, obviously not for teens and up. But I'm not seeing one. And of course, I had changed their bedroom. They're sharing a bedroom still because I thought that Jana and Jay may have another baby, and then this still would be like the toddler room. I didn't feel like making it into them each having their own room and then having to move them out again later, which is also the reason I didn't give that room to Piper and why I created a whole brand new room for her, because I was anticipating that was what I was going to do. So I'm going to go into buy mode and look for, under children, I'm going to look for I'm going to look for the Billy Boo Doctor playset, and this does actually fit there, so we're going to put it there. And if I have it somewhere here on the lot and I lost it, oh well. They do have a little bit of money. So after, I'm going to just have him do this, and he can cancel. We can always have him do his homework later. You're off to school, my boy? You are. Good, good. And you're doing what I asked you to do, and you're painting, and you fix that, and you're doing your surveying. Okay, good. I had him obviously working on his fitness because, so we need to, oh, I was in there and I should have bought it while I was there. I'm going to buy the thing from Spa Day. The yoga mat is what I'm going to buy, and it's under activities and skills, and you can actually get it under this logic area and also under fitness, but it does count as an item for working out, a piece of fitness equipment. It didn't used to very early on, but they changed it a while ago. So he's doing his work tasks. And you finished your painting? How did you do with that painting? Because I see you're wandering around drinking water. Not really much use for drinking water. Oh my goodness, you did and I had you on the wrong thing because I wasn't paying attention because I didn't tell you to paint and you did a masterpiece all on your own and I didn't have you on it. Oh well, I guess we can sell it and make some decent amount of money, but I'm not putting it on there until we're ready to have a sale. I don't want to take a chance of things having issues. But she is actually hungry, so why don't we have her come over here and rally the troops? Actually, where is her? Oh, you know what we can do? We can come over here and we can encourage playing I was going to say we should probably actually have, though, right, I don't want to age him up to a teen until Piper has reached level 9 of the parenting skill. And she's only level 5 of parenting. I forgot about that. That was part of the issue that I had. So we probably won't age him up quite as quickly as I was thinking because she's only level 5. So did you get anywhere with that? You're still hungry. To come here and rally the troops again. Or maybe we never did rally troops. Maybe I just did that encouraging instead. Why don't you come over here and survey this? Did you get the one? No, you didn't get it. So I guess nothing, you didn't turn up anything. He looked, and it doesn't count unless, of course, you get something with it. Unless it results in anything. And why don't you come over here and check pockets for seeds yourself? And then why don't you take some photos? I really want to get them a good camera and the tripod so we can take some pictures. That's really, really what I want to do. So we're going to take a photo and take a photo. I kind of want to do this career where my Sims don't live in Sulani and see like how much it requires you coming back. Because, of course, not only do they live in Sulani, they live in Mua Pel'am. So the taking photos and that, I'm doing it on their home lot, but I kind of think it's counting because they're in the area where the photos need to be taken. So, yeah. Like even, I don't know that you can survey when you're somewhere else. So he had no luck again. My goodness. Let's try looking here, and we are going to actually edit this holiday, as I always do, because this doesn't work very well when people aren't in a relationship. So I like to make it be about other things than just, we're going to open presents, which is one of my favorite things to do, and we're going to watch romantic TV, and maybe we'll get rid of the go on a date, and we'll say we're going to travel so that we can just go somewhere, especially because we need to go places there we go on vacation or travel, which just requires you to go to another lot. And this is prank day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete that. I don't know if I can be bothered with that. It's not as bad as the neighborhood brawl day. I totally always delete that one, but I'm not really a big fan and I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm going to just delete it. It's gone. We're not doing that. So you're going over there, and did you actually get what you needed done? You didn't. Okay. That was not very good. Plant. And did you got orchids. Oh my goodness. We're going to be planting all those orchids. Thank you, Patchy. That was very, very good. Those are, like you saw, 225 simoleons those were worth. For some reason, I thought one of them had dragon fruit in their inventory. But maybe I'm confused with someone else in a different save. Oh, she was able to get research data. Well, I wasn't researching. I was surveying. Check pockets for seeds. Did that count as, did you actually get, you did. Okay, we're going to send that to the research center, and we got our money. And you're going to come here. Have you taken all your photos? You did. So now, but you need to spray in an invasive species. So obviously we didn't see anything. Oh, he did get something, but we still don't have anybody. So you have to keep doing some more surveying because we need to survey until we get an invasive species. So you got one of your 3. But what I'm going to have you do, my boy, and it's a mess, we kind of need to clean up a little bit. I see piles of garbage. You're going to come here. Oh, here's a... What are you doing that's bad? Confront... What are you... We're going to try confronting about wrongdoing. Even though it's not what we're supposed to do for our work today. We're going to come over here. Who knows how long it's going to take him to get over here. So why don't you come back and why don't you go here and play doctor, and then Piper can encourage you. Did Piper actually ever adopt you as a care dependent? No, yes, she did. So no, we don't have to do it. So you're going to come here, and then you're going to come over here, and you're going to encourage playing with Dr. Playset. And then maybe we'll have him play with emotion a little bit. See, the thing is, once he becomes a teen, he can go and go volunteering on his own. But as a child, it has to be initiated by someone else. You should come actually over here and water all. Now that we planted those things. And why don't you come over here and water all, and then, because that was too far away, it didn't count, and then spray for bugs. We need to do this before Patchy wakes up, because if Patchy wakes up, he's going to do it. And it would be good for you to get through there, and I see things are ready to evolve, so we could even get some points for you for that. And then we can get you some special traits, which is good. So, yeah. Oh, now, of course, he's energized. Presents tomorrow. So, why don't you come over here when you're finished with that, and why don't you practice, because you actually need to get up high enough with that skill so that you can play with emotion. You're not level 4 yet, obviously. You're only 1 level away, so that's good. And then when you practice with that, you're going to come back and play doctor. You're just going to go back and forth between those things today, because we're going to just, may as well do what we can. There's no real point teaching him his manners and conflict resolution because he's got them maxed, even though that would help her with their parenting skill. But we can do that a little bit more with Dominick, because he still needs that big time. Oh, there's Patchy. Patchy's going to beat you. Oh, are you cleaning up? You know what you need to do, Jana? You're all the way over here. Okay. We should just look and see if anything needs spraying. Maybe if we look around, we'll find some stuff that needs spraying. And I don't know whether he ever confronted her or not about that, or I'm not sure. We're going to have her come over here and survey that. While I'm still scrolling around, I'm going to hit play while I still scroll around and look and see if I can see anything invasive on anything already. In which case I might cancel that interaction because Jay still needs to do all of that. Oh my goodness, it's a mess. She doesn't have that thing over her head anymore. Does he have a... She might have left already by the time he got here. So, why don't we attract frogs? And we've only surveyed... Oh, right, because we didn't have him survey, which we can't for some reason right now. I find it sometimes... and I saw someone say it's tied into the catching frogs, but I've seen it sometimes there when there's also the option to attract frogs. It seems, I don't know what it is, why sometimes it's there, because I don't think we've surveyed it yet today. So I wouldn't have thought I would have thought it should be an option, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So when you're done with that, why don't you come over here and explore the cave like you're supposed to do? Why don't you survey and then explore? Because there's a chance we might get what we need out of that. And you're surveying here, and how far did you get with this? You need to water one more thing. So why don't you come here, and why don't we... Oh, you're energized from your trait. Why don't you parenting... You can't... Oh, right. He's not doing anything. He's just practicing. So that's not really... So Jay was able to gather information. And we don't really need frogs anymore. I just remembered, because don't we have like really good frogs? We have whirly flower frogs, which we can breed. And he has 2 that he can send in now. And we have this. There we go. And of course we can't do it with Dominick because he's not here. Oh, we got some tulips, so we could plant those. We can plant one more thing. Why don't we have, let's get this. And she's active. But I know, my dear, you can do that. But first, just humor me. And come plant that for me. And then you can water it. And then you'll be done with this. And then you may as well actually sell some stuff. And make a little bit of money. And then you're going to come here. And water all. So we can get that, and then we can sell everything, and then we can evolve some things for the next part of this. I have no idea if the others still need to evolve things or not, because I have not been paying attention. So we still haven't found anything. And I guess she didn't learn anything from this sign because she didn't get anything in her inventory. And I obviously can confirm that. And Dominick is done, and he's only got a B, which is what I would expect. And sometimes there's a tree over here, and I don't know where it is. Okay. This doesn't really help. And here, so we can survey. Oh, good, we can survey. So you can go survey there, and we'll see. So he was able to gather valuable research data from surveying the cave. And I think that meant, no, that's her. And he's exploring the cave now, but he got the money for the final surveying. So that's good. So I don't think there's anything, there's nothing that we can get here in terms of, so we can send those in, but that's it. Solomon has the frogs? Nope, Solomon does not have the frogs. We put them back in Jana's inventory. So let's take them out and stick them in Dominick's inventory and breed the frogs. Oh, we got some more money. And he's making a mess because he's inspired. Naughty, naughty. Piper, we need you to work on your parenting skills. So come over here, my dear. And discipline will encourage good grades. And then we're going to discipline. Let's see, what are her options because she's lower. So we can express disappointment for making so she's only level 5, I think, of parenting, unless she's leveled up. Yeah. And when does she go to work anyways? 2 hours. And then when we're finished, we're going to rally the troops. Clubs, club gatherings, rally the troops. And since you're finished with your work task, you need to come home. Oh, you got pinched during pilfering from exploring a beach cave. Okay, and then what you should also do is you should encourage him to clean up. We never did do that, so you can do that still. You never did encourage the good grades. So the parenting influence to clean up mess. Yay, she's level 6. Only 3 more levels to go. Only 3 more. Yeah, I totally forgot that I needed her to get to level 9 before I really wanted to level to age. So you're going to go play over there. Because you got to level 4 at least. I can see that yep. So now you can play with emotion. And work on your emotional control. Okay. Just clean up. Since you're not listening. And maybe she never told you. Perhaps. Oh. She got research data, but she still hasn't seen anything. I'm still looking for her to be able to spray the invasive species, and then she can come back and do some painting. Well, so far, I've looked everywhere, and I honestly can't even see any of the usual plants that used to be here. It's like they were removed. And I know there is an issue with Sims just autonomously removing wild plants. So I don't know if that's what's happened or if I'm just missing all of them because I don't see any at all. And I'm going to have her come survey this, and he's coming back. But I think this part has probably gone on long enough. So we will see how it's just a rabbit hole career. So I don't really know what's going to happen with it. But we'll see how it goes in the next part. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!